Hi, welcome to Toolbox Talks with RAS. My name is Anne Marie Campbell. I'm one of the loss control consultants with RAS. Today's topic is trench smarts. Know before you go. Did you know that according to the CDC, between 2003 and 2017, there were a total of 373 deaths related to trench incidents? And more than 80% of these deaths happened in the construction industry. Working in a trench is a very dangerous task and deadly if not done properly. A breaking news story went live on KMBC Channel 9 News in Kansas City, reporting that an employee was working in a 16 to 18-foot trench, about 25 feet deep, to install a fiber optic line on a local job site. It was about 2:15 p.m. when the other coworkers noticed they hadn't seen him in a while, and they didn't see any movement on that side of the site. They went over and checked the area and saw the trench collapsed and called emergency medical services immediately. They did not find him until 11:45 p.m. The rescue mission ended up becoming a recovery mission. It was devastating. Did you know that 1 square yard of dirt can weigh more than 3,000 pounds? That is almost the same weight as a compact car. It is very rare that a worker survives a trench collapse or cave in. That's why it is so important to know the hazards of working in trenches and how to protect yourself and ensure your safety. The main hazards encountered while working in trenches include soil collapse or cave ins, hazardous atmosphere such as toxic gas or lack of oxygen, equipment or building materials falling into the trench, exposure to underground utilities, changes in the soil, standing water, or a water table. How can you protect yourself from a trench cave-in? Remember the three S's: slope it, shore it, shield it. Sloping is a method that involves cutting back the trench wall at an angle inclined away from the excavation. Shoring involves the use of hydraulic supports to protect trench walls from soil collapse. And shielding is using designed protective systems like trench boxes to protect workers from the soil caving in. Under no circumstances do you enter a trench unless the following has been completed. Ensure that a competent person has inspected the trench at the start of each new shift or when you get back from break. Make sure that you have a safe egress, like a safe entry or exit. For example, stairways, ladders, ramps. Make sure your trench has cave-in protection, like sloping, shoring, shielding. You want to look for signs of standing water or a water table. You want to utilize a gas meter to test for hazardous atmospheres like toxic gas or oxygen levels. Based on this, you may need additional PPE. And you want to ensure all equipment, materials, and excavated soil is at least 2 feet or more away from the edge of the trench to prevent it from falling on anyone that's working. Here's an example of what a daily excavation checklist may look like. Note, the checklist in this video is available for anyone to download and use on the National Utility Contractors Association website seen in the video. Now, we keep talking about competent person. What is a competent person? According to OSHA, a competent person is an individual who is capable of identifying existing and predictable hazards or working conditions that are hazardous, unsanitary, or dangerous to workers, identifying soil types and protective systems that are required, and someone who is authorized to take prompt corrective measures to eliminate these hazards and conditions, who is employed by the company. Why do trenches need to be inspected daily, the start of the new shift, if there's a change in weather or soil conditions? The main reason is due to weather and changing soil conditions. The soil can move overnight or from the previous day's activities, like mobile equipment or jackhammering, can cause the trench to potentially become unstable. In summary, remember that you slope it, shore it, shield it. Remember your three S's. And remember this, trenches 5 feet deep or greater require a protective system, and trenches 20 feet or greater require this protective system to be designed by a registered professional engineer. If you question if the trench is safe or if you should go into the trench, the answer is no. Don't go in. It might just save your life. These resources are available for you to use if you'd like to conduct further investigation or go into this a little further. Remember, stay safe, stay informed, more toolbox to come.